For the part 2 of this question number C, after the block is dropped onto the cart, consider a system that consists only of the cart and the spring. Sketch a solid line that shows the kinetic energy of the system that consists of the cart and the spring, but not the block. That consists of the cart and the spring, but not the block. So this is the block and this is the cart. The smaller one is the cart. This is the block. After the drop onto the cart. So basically you have to make the graph of kinetic energy of this cart only, the smaller body here, and the potential energy. I have to make a graph, right? I know the total energy of the system is 4 joules is equal to the kinetic energy and the sum of the kinetic energy and the potential energy, right? At any position, it is given by the total is half 4 m naught is the mass into v square plus half k x square. Okay. This is the potential energy. This is the kinetic energy. The total energy is 4 joules. Is the maximum energy, the total energy of the system, right? The kinetic energy of the system is made up of the kinetic energy of the cart and the kinetic energy of the block. Okay, so half m naught v square and plus half 3 m naught v square. This is the kinetic energy of the block and this is the kinetic energy of the cart. I have to plot this as the y variable. Okay, the kinetic energy of the cart as the y variable, and this I have to keep as the x variable. Okay, so this I have to keep as my x variable and this I have to keep as my y variable, right? I have to plot a graph between x and y, right? I know that 4 is equal to this plus this here. So I can say this thing is how much? Okay. This thing is how many times of y, right? This, if you see, I can write the same thing as y. This is 4 is equal to, now this is 4 times. This thing here is 4 times of this, 4 times of y. So 4y plus this is my x variable I have to plot. So basically I have to plot this thing here, this graph. Okay, this is the x is the potential energy, right? U I have taken as the x variable and this was the y variable. So this is what is going to be my plot here. Okay, so in other words I can write this as, this is graph of 4y is equal to 4 minus x, or y is equal to minus x by 4 plus 1. Okay, where x is the kinetic energy of the cart. So this is the graph that you have to plot basically. Y is equal to minus x by 4 plus 1. A graph with slope minus 1 by 4. And this is the intercept 1 here. Okay, so that graph is going to be, so what is the y-intercept here? It is 1. Okay, what is the x-intercept here? Right, if you put y is equal to 0, you'll get x is equal to 4. So this is the other, if you locate 2 points, you can get the straight line graph. So this is the graph for the kinetic energy of the cart versus the potential energy of the system at any given time. This red line here represents that. Okay, so this is what the question is asking here in the second part. So this is a this is a sufficient explanation to say and explain the question, the second part here. Okay, thank you.